Hello all, my name is Krish Naik and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, finally, welcome to the updated LangChain series. And again, the main aim of this specific series is to make sure that whatever new updates are specifically coming from LangChain, and I'm also going to cover it from scratch to advanced. And mainly the main aim of this series is to show you how you can build generative AI powered applications with the help of both paid APIs, specifically LLM APIs, or open source LLMs models also. So we're going to see along with that how we can actually create an end-to-end project. Not only that, we are also going to see that how we will be using the entire ecosystem that is provided by LangChain for the deployment purpose and all. Now, before I go ahead, I really want to talk about the entire documentation of the LangChain. So in this video, it's mostly about documentation, how things are going to cover, how I'm going to use this particular documentation. Now, for any starters who are probably starting this, if you go ahead and read all the documentation step by step, right, it becomes very difficult to understand things. Okay, so that is the reason what I am actually going to do is that I'm going to use this important diagram, and with respect to any concepts that I explain, okay, it will be a combination of all these things that is basically used over here. Let me give you an example. I will forget, like, let's say over here LangSmith and LangServe is there. LangServe is specifically used for deployment with respect to a REST API. LangSmith is for monitoring, debugging, evaluation, annotation and all. Okay, so if I probably consider LangSmith and LangServe, I'm going to use for this two techniques in each and every projects and each and every techniques that I probably explain you. That basically means first day, like that is tomorrow. Let's say if I upload my next video, which is my practical oriented video, here already the code is also ready. I will just show you this thing, and it is everything is ready. In short, I've actually created all these things for you itself. So the main aim is that whenever I create a project, by default LangSmith and LangServe are going to be used over there. And over here you will be able to see these are the three main components. One is the cognitive architectures, right? So over here you'll be able to see in LangChain you have chains, agent, retrieval strategies. In LangChain community, so LangChain community is specifically used for third-party integration. Okay, and here you will be able to see model IO, retrieval, and agent tooling. So what I'm actually going to do, whenever I teach, I'm going to use these combinations, right? You'll be seeing that there will be one specific prompt template. There will be multiple chains that will be involved, how to invoke those specific chains for any specific task. Not only that, how you can also create your own custom output parser. That basically means, let's say your LLM model is giving some kind of response out there, and with respect to this particular response, you want to provide your own custom output function, so that you write your own code so that you get an output that is feasible to your product itself. So that is also what I will be showing. In retrieval, I will be talking about various data ingestion techniques with respect to CSV, PDF, and many more things. We'll be discussing about vector embeddings. We'll be discussing about vector embeddings by using both paid APIs, LLM APIs, and along with that open source APIs also. Okay, and we're also going to use one very important model or library, which I specifically want to say, like Ollama, which will be used to actually run all the LLM models in your local system itself. But one thing that you really need to do is that you really need to have a good configuration with respect to the system also. And finally, here you'll be able to see LangChain core. Now in LangChain core, we are going to use something called as LangChain expression language. So here techniques like parallelization, fallbacks, tracing, composition, how we can specifically use this, where it is used in a project, that all will be covered. So over here, if you go step by step, obviously you can go ahead and practice things, but my main aim is to show you that how this entire ecosystem works. And that ecosystem, when I specifically say, is a combination of multiple things. Okay, let me give you an example and let me show you. Okay, so let's say that I am going to use some techniques. Okay, over here you'll be able to see that I'm going to use some LangChain tracing technique and all, and here I have used Ollama. Okay, how to write this code and all, I will show you everything from scratch. Okay, so if you probably go down over here, let me just show you. So here I have imported Ollama. Now Ollama, if you don't know what exactly is Ollama, I will run and show it to you, so it will be quite amazing. So Ollama actually helps you to run large language models locally. The only thing that you specifically require is a good high configuration system. right? So one of the project that I've just created for you, simple chatbot, okay? And here you'll be understanding the importance of it. And what I will do is that this will be the level of project, okay? So let me just execute this. Streamlit run local llm.py. I have actually created this entire app in Streamlit, okay? So this is the simple Streamlit app. Now here, if I ask any question, okay? So I have written open API. Let me just change this, okay? With this is actually Llama 2, okay? And with the help of Ollama, I will be able to execute this. So if I execute this now see, LangChain demo with Llama 2, okay? I'll say, hey, hi, okay? And I'll execute it. And till then, what I will do, I will just go ahead and open my LangChain. I'll go ahead and sign up. Now I'll go to the dashboard also, because as I said, right, what is my main aim? I'll be using LangSmith and LangServe everywhere, right? Now, if you don't know about LangSmith, we will be debugging, using this playground feature, evaluating and all, okay? Now in LangSmith, if I go to projects, okay, now you know that I'm going to hit the Ollama model, okay? So I'm going to use the Ollama model techniques, and I'm going to call the Llama 2 models itself. And I'm going to do it in locally, right? Many people say that, hey, Krish, we don't have that OpenAI API keys also. So once I execute this, let's see, okay? So I will say, hey, hello, hi. So I've got this particular input. Then I will say, tell me your name, okay? I'm just asking some minimal information, okay? So name, your name, please let me know which you would like to use. Okay, fine. Oh, it is telling me to use their name. Okay, please provide me a code on Python code on Fibonacci series. Okay, I'm just asking something. Okay, I don't care about the spelling also. It's okay. So if I execute this, you'll be able to see that now Llama 2 is basically getting used. And yes, I have a high configuration system. Then also I'll be able to get the response in some time, right? I have 64 GB RAM and all. With respect to all the other simple token size, right? Like the token size is very less. At that point of time, you'll be getting the quick response. But if you have a low configuration system, if you have just 8 GB RAM, I think it is going to take time. So here you'll be able to see all the code, everything is given over here, right? Conclusion, everything and all. Now, if I go to this LangSmith, if I go inside this LangChain series, you'll be able to see that, yes, this is my thing, right? I have given this code itself. Please provide a Python code on Fibonacci series, and I'm able to get the answer. Now, if I go ahead and click on LLM calls, so here you can see Ollama is basically getting hit, right? So all the information is also getting tracked, and this is the kind of level of project that I am planning to do, right? It will be more about monitoring and all. And I see in the future what is basically going to happen. And right now, LangChain, they're developing many things. They're developing that entire ecosystem. And I think there will be one place where you can actually create your entire Gen AI powered application along with deployments, right? So here you'll be able to see everything. And with respect to this monitoring calls, everything is over here. Like how much response, how much latency is basically taking. Over here, you can see cost is 0 because cost is not required to call Llama 2 model, right? And just imagine once you do this deployment in any server with the help of Ollama, and LangChain is going to come up with that. There is an amazing thing called as LangServe, and LangServe is still coming. Still in the beta list. Once I get this particular waiting list approved, I will also be able to do the deployment and show it to you, right? So this is what is the entire plan. I hope you all are excited. And if you are excited, please make sure that you hit like for this specific video, share with all of your friends, because from the next video onwards, I'm going to start it. And in the first instance, there will be a 1 hour session, where I will be discussing about each and everything from environment setting to how you can create your API keys, along with that, how you can use open source LLM models and all. Not only just OpenAI API key, I'm going to use Llama 2, Mistral, different models, which is basically available as an open source. Everything will be available to you, right? So I hope you are excited. If you're excited, please do hit like, share with all your friends. And yes, if you want to support, please go ahead and take a membership of my channel, and I will be coming up with much more interesting videos. So yes, this was it from my side. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Thank you, one and all. Take care. Bye-bye.